I think for people hearing this, a good clarification is that there are places for an industrial age model, such as if you own a chain of 10 fast food restaurants, you don't want the people telling you how to change the menu in a way that will help the company.
Right.
They've already been through that in A/B testing, for example.
Yes.
But when it comes to people business,
Yes.
all of a sudden, that's the one to throw away as a model.
Yes.
And this is the one to adopt because of what it does to the people who do it and the people who receive it.
You receive it. Well, see, very good example of both of those that are still industrial age processes because the nature of their business. McDonald's and Starbucks. What is the difference in how it feels to go to either one of those places? You see, so what Starbucks has done that's so extraordinary, and I think they will be of extremely high value to other companies that are manufacturing in nature, is that's the, and more of manufacturing is coming back. That's actually one of the big debates with the presidential election right now going on, right? Is the idea of bringing back manufacturing. But see, what Starbucks has mastered so well, they have this, I've been in Starbucks in Tokyo recently. It's the exact same Starbucks, exactly, and it tastes exactly the same. And it's the same customer service, and so happy to see you. Thank you for choosing this Starbucks as compared to the one up the road. All kinds of things. You see, Whole Foods has done that also. Whole Foods, I went into a Whole Foods and said, where are your mushrooms and your tofu? And he went, let me walk you. I went, no, you're busy. It's okay, just tell me. He went, no, tell me what you're making. And walked with me the whole time in the store. Now, even though there's a system that needs to be adhered to have sustainable service and practice, they've added the human component to it. We're happy to see you. You matter to us. What you're doing matters to us. What you're making tonight matters to us. What are the ingredients? I might try that. I've heard that from young men, And that's a training, but it's also what they've done so well in Starbucks and in Whole Foods, just two examples, is they've taken industrial age business, in essence, you see, has to have the systems in place. You have to have duplicatable. You have to have predictable, in a sense, right? That's got to be there so that they can control outcomes when they're dealing with hundreds of thousands of employees, multiple countries. But they've added the human component. That's what feels good, when they've made somebody happy. See, it's so simple, in a sense. But what I've done is given that concept of how we're wired to contribute and make a difference, and given it some specific methodology, application that's very specific per industry on how do you apply this exactly, again and again and again. The first time somebody does this, they call with an overwhelming, unbelievable energy that's flowing through them, which was there all along.